Hi kids, it's Bunny with another junk journal, and this one I call Friendship Bouquet because it's about friendship, but it features a lot of roses in the design, and it's hardback, as you can see. Well, I'll show you the back in a minute. First, let's show you the front. Have a rose brooch and some, I guess you call them appliques, and a pretty fabric cover, and it's held together with a golden sash. And let me show you what's on the back. On the back this time I put a pocket with a miniature journal, because I make miniature journals and put them in the books, and they add a lot of volume to the books and make them even chunkier than they should be. So this one I'm putting in the back, and I forget what I did with the other one. I guess we'll run into it inside. And it's got little mini ephemera and mini bag with mini things in it, and just cute little mini book. So that goes on the back. Let's go back to the front and see what's inside, and adjust the camera. Okay. Inside, we have a lace pocket with a applique over it, and a journaling card, and all of them are blank on the back, so you can journal on them. And here's a tag. All the tags are blank on the back, so you can write on them. And here is a vintage button card. And here is the other miniature journal with miniature thingies in it. Very cute. And in this envelope there's a photograph and a note to the person who buys the journal. And it's sealed up, and the person who owns it will be able to see it. Okay, over here we have a pretty journaling card. There it is. Friends. And this one I think I stuck in before the glue dried. Oh, that's the pocket. Forgive me, I just woke up, I think. And here's a tag, and this one has a pocket on the back with a vintage needle case, and with a rose design. And there's a little teeny miniature envelope. Inside are some teeny journaling cards and stamps and other little goodies. Pardon me. And we have lace on the side. The pretty rose digitals that you see throughout were made by Little Crafter's Helper on Etsy, although they're not on Etsy anymore. I'm not sure what happened to them. And the cute ladies that you see from time to time is by Honeycomb Pro Design. They make some really cute stuff. And there are earrings that go with the brooch, the rose earrings, and so I'll put them on the side as charms, but you'll want to take them off soon as you get the book because they're kind of heavy. And here's a page from a vintage magazine. Here's coffee dyed ledger paper. Here's coffee dyed and printed vellum paper. Crackles deliciously. In this pocket is a journaling card and a vintage Valentine. Yeah. To Elmer and brother from Russell. Okay. I have nothing to say. And there's lace on the edge of that. And there's vintage sheet music. I believe it's German. And this is some sort of newspaper glassine type of paper. I'm not sure how they make it. And here's a doily. And this is a big side pocket. And inside of it, there's a photograph, vintage photograph. And envelope, and inside of it is a pretty journaling card, I believe, or maybe another vintage photo. I'll leave that to be a surprise. And here is an envelope flip out. Inside of it are some pretty journaling cards. I could have sworn I had something there. I'll put something there. And here's another vellum paper. More journaling cards and tags with lovely roses. And this is a vintage postcard with writing on the back. Let's see what they had to say to each other back then. Magazine page. Got some rickrack. In this pocket we have a pretty journaling card, and here's a tag with a pocket on the back, and inside of it is a calling card, and it's the kind that hides the name of the person under the design. And then there's another small envelope, coin envelope, and inside of it are a lot of different stickers and things like that. A bunch of little miniature goodies. And this is someone's cash ledger, 1906. Here is a pair of envelope flips. This one has a pretty butterfly and something else. Oh, and a little tiny journaling card. I love this one. They're so cute. And in this one, there's another journaling card and some vintage ephemera, a ticket. Here is a square doily, which I've folded up to make into a pocket. And it has a vintage photograph and a journaling card. There's the other earring. I put a little gesso here so you can write on those pages. There's a lot of places to write, but that's just one of them. And it's a cute journaling card, and a tag, and a vintage postcard. Where is that? Spring Hill College Chapel, Mobile, Alabama. That's pretty. And here's the other side of that square doily. It's got a tiny journaling card and an envelope, and inside of it are some stickers and journaling cards, and things like that. I'll put that back together later. This is vintage wallpaper. And a little vintage ticket. There's a little clusters and things throughout. Lots of little details. Wooden buttons. And here's another journaling card. And a pretty tag. And a miniature envelope with miniature things inside. There's a page out of a vintage Eastern book. I don't know if that's Japanese or Chinese or what. This is vintage magazine page. More vintage sheet music. It's another journaling card and tag. Oh, this is some pretty sari cloth from India. And I just clipped that on there. You can take it out if you like. And here's another big side pocket. Inside of it there's airmail, 1945, and it's got a letter inside you can read, and a pretty little envelope, handkerchief that says, "Remember me," in a little lovely peach color. Vintage. And this is a envelope inside of which is a large photograph. Just, you know, hanging out, nothing to do, just hanging out. And here's some more coffee dyed vellum and ledger paper. Another little envelope flip out, glassine envelope, coffee dyed, and inside is just a couple of small journaling cards. I believe that sash had a thread get caught. A vintage book. In this pocket, though, I love these ladies on a roller coaster. And it's a journaling card, by the way, not a vintage photograph. and a vintage luggage tag, first class all the way. And here's another vintage photograph and a tag with another vintage photograph on the back. And here is another one of those square doilies, and it has a vintage playing card and a vintage photograph, and there's more of that vintage wallpaper. There's a flip out envelope, and it has a vintage photograph in it. There's another journaling card and tag and another small envelope, teeny envelope with teeny things inside. Here's another piece of that beautiful sari silk fabric from India. It's just gorgeous. And on the other side of the square doily pocket is a little picture of butterflies and an envelope, and inside are journaling cards and things like that. And here's another cute journaling card and a tag and a vintage greeting card. Congratulations on your baby. And that brings us to the back, where there's a journaling card and a tag and an old bingo card that I've gussied up. And that's the end. Share it with a friend if you like. See you next time.